Ew, what is up? What is happening? Hope everybody's doing well. So, this war, yikes. I'll preface it with, I was so sick when I fought this war. Super high fever. Feel better today, a little bit better. Head is clear, but my head was so foggy for this war. In a situation like this, I probably should have just talked to the officers and just been like, dudes, I am so not in the right head. Like, oh man, it was rough. And you're gonna see possibly some of my worst Alliance War gameplay, maybe ever. Yeah, man, super rough. But first note is Electra. We're just gonna breeze through this. So we actually had a path switch, which came at the perfect time. I was gonna run path 9, and there was a domino on the Spite bleed, and I was gonna use Sentinel for that fight. So let's jump ahead here. So my game plan for this fight was to boost. I was gonna boost and prepare for. Excuse me. Boost and prepare for the Sentinel on Spite. So I put a no invulnerability boost, so I use the next best thing, which is the 33% special damage protection from the L3 or whatever you want to call it. We got a 200% tech boost, excuse me, and a 20%. Now here's my first mistake. Like for a fight like this where I'm going to be using a 455 Sentinel against a 565 Domino all juiced up on a node, like I should have boosted. I should have put on a 15% health and a 10% attack, but first of many mistakes. My fever was running about 102, 102.3 or something. Dude, it was so high. Right before these fights, I had just been like sleeping and sweating and having those weird fever dreams, and I woke up and I was like, oh god, I gotta do Alliance War. Anyway, so we've got a Hyperion here, and I actually do this fight really well. It's a special lock 1 with also a power drain, because I put on that special boost, the 33%, I actually feel pretty confident that even if I eat a special, I'll be okay. So we're just doing like medium, maybe a medium light medium. But just keeping the combo short. If you can get Hyperion locked into his side of his screen, he's usually more prone to throw his specials. And that goes for any defender. That's a pro tip. Like if you can get them locked into their side, they're going to be tossing specials a lot. I think the reason why the AI does that is to keep you from intercepting them when they have power. Yeah. So that fight goes down, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I was like, maybe I can do this. You know, maybe I'm gonna be okay. So we have a 5-star skill. It's a tyranny node, so I think only villains gain power, I believe. I was gonna go in with Gwenpool, but I was like, well, what if it's a Black Panther Civil War? Then you're gonna be in trouble. And it turns out to be a what's his name? I forget his name. The Mexican Deadpool is basically his name. Anyway, so it looks like this is a Heisenberg imposter. Unless Heisenberg got rid of 420 and took himself out of ASR, which is possible. But I've actually I've practiced with Massacre. There's his name. I've actually practiced against Massacre a little bit because I noticed that I was getting punished on his L1. I wasn't doing it correctly. I was going in too late because I didn't really know when the animation finished. But yeah, this fight goes down. All right, so at this point in my brain, I'm like feeling pretty awful, but I was like, I can do this, right? And so my plan was to intercept her mediums, and you know, she's pretty beefy. I should have just baited heavies the whole time. we're able to get a parry off on her. She goes lucky. I shouldn't have thrown that medium. I do evade the L1, and boom. I punished her heavy too quickly. Or I punished her medium too quickly. And I was like, that was a lot of health. We try to throw this L2 to get some distance. She throws her L2, actually, that was lucky. I ate some of that damage, and I'm like thinking in my brain, maybe I can do this. And I'll just let you guys watch the rest of it. Probably pretty painful to watch. It's pretty painful to relive it. Felt like I honestly I woke up this morning and I thought I had a bad dream that happened, and then I realized, or that it did happen. So I'm just gonna blame it on the high fever and just not being in the right state of mind to do high level stuff. So I slept for like 8 hours after that, and I woke up and I talked to my leader or officer, and he was just like, don't worry about it, like just finish the fight, you know, these things happen. I mean, you know, be nice in the comments. I know, cardinal rule, don't go in after. I mean, trust me, going in with bleed immune, with champs that bleed, and I don't know, it was just whatever. So many things were wrong there, but we managed to, you know, we'll get her down here. Yeah, hopefully we'll be looking for redemption in the future. But no worries, you know, Alliance War, don't let it get you down too much. It's just Alliance War. It's really, the rewards aren't that groundbreaking, like game-breaking as they used to be. So, you know, this is a good example of don't let it get you down too much. And if you're super sick with a fever, just maybe don't fight. That was it for the war. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Check you guys later. Peace. Oh my God.
Hi guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.